up, everyone? This is Bevan of FanBolt. We are here social distancing with that Kevin Smith. He's doing some hand sanitizer. Kevin, how you doing today?
So darn good, man. Back here in Jersey, the motherland, the power center, where it all began, for heaven's sakes. Me and Jay just flew in today. And as we crossed the border into Monmouth County, which is where we were born and raised, we were both marveling at the fact that had our parents not picked Highlands, New Jersey, of all places, to raise their families, we never would have met. None of this ever would have happened. We wouldn't be going to a fake fast food restaurant together.
Yeah, we're here at the Mooby's New Jersey pop-up. They had a very successful one in LA. Can you talk a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, Derek Berry's our partner on this stuff. He does pop-up theme restaurants. So he did one. The first one was Saved by the Max, which is based on the Max Cafe and Saved by the Bell. So he created it in real life in Chicago. It was very popular and stuff, so popular he brought it to Los Angeles. Then he started doing others. They did one for Breaking Bad, Los Pollos Hermanos. They did Good Burger with Kel, came out and did that with them. I think they did Peach Pit as well from Beverly Hills 90210. So it's something he does. He's a restaurateur, but he doesn't just like making food. He likes making an experience, fun for people to come to. They were going to be doing Clueless for their 25th anniversary.
Love that movie.
We all do. Alicia Silverstone is in. She plays Queen Marlena in Masters of the Universe, the Netflix show that we're doing right now.
I'm so excited for that show, but we're talking movies, sorry.
Sorry, so we're back to movies. So we, they were going to do the Clueless experience, but then Paramount, I guess, realized, like, hey, there's a quarantine going on, forget it. And so they pulled out. And so, Derek's in the restaurant business, and without restaurant, which in quarantine, everyone was hurting and stuff, it was going to be tough. He was going to have to start letting people go. But then he reached out to us and was like, what about doing a Moobies? Would you guys ever want to do Moobies? And I was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to see somebody go for it. It's such low-hanging fruit. It's so possible. Like, that'd be great. So he put it together with his team, man. Like, in a matter of like a week, he showed me the space, and he's like, we're going to turn this into New Jersey. And they did. Like, they put up a quick stop inside. They put up an RST video. They put up other scenes, little facades from the movies and whatnot. And then most importantly, they had the food. They had the cow tippers. They had the cock smokers. They had the hater tots. All the food that sounds vulgar, but really just from the movie and stuff. So it came to life. First as a delivery, like Postmates, as Mooby Meals. And then we crashed the Postmates system in Hollywood twice. So then we had to do something else. We went to a reservation system instead, and that's when Derek was like, let's do it as a full-blown pop-up. Even though people can't sit down and eat, they can still come in, pick it up, and they can take pictures and stuff. So we were going to do it for about a month total, but it wound up going for 2 months because it caught on and stuff. And Goldbelly reached out, and they were like, hey, we want to go take your Mooby Meals national, so you can order on Goldbelly, get a Mooby's meal anywhere. And we thought that was the end of it. We couldn't believe that happened. And then Nick, who works here at Gianni's, had put up on Instagram, like, wouldn't it be fun if we did this here? Yeah, and instantly we were like, that would be fun, heavens yes. So he got the ball rolling, and Derek got in touch with the Gianni's cats, and suddenly we were talking about doing it. They were like, yeah, we'll happily host this for a week, and we're standing in the middle of it right now. So it's such a gift to be able to come home with it. It was so fun to do it in West Hollywood, because that's literally like 5 minutes from where Jay and I live right now, so we could go down. But doing it in the motherland, Red Bank, I was born at Riverview Hospital, for heaven's sakes. Like, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash right down the street. That was everything. And we didn't see that coming. It was thanks to the good folks at Gianni's going like, we'll do it. So now it's created this kind of model where it's like, oh, where else can we take this? You can keep going from city to city. And we've already had like 3 other cities going like, bring it here.
So tell me the policy here in how long is it going to be open? If people want to come, what do they do?
It's 1 week they're open, and sadly, if they want to come, it's too late. In order to keep it socially distanced, safe, and to make sure that the traffic can be contained and controlled, we did this reservation system where essentially you go online, you find the meal you want and stuff, and then they tell you the time to come pick it up. And so everyone shows up at an allotted time. Okay. So the only people getting in are the people that made reservations, and that'll keep it safe for everybody.
That's really awesome. And I see you have some merchandise going on. Can we take a tour of that?
Absolutely. Would not be a Kevin Smith anything if there wasn't detritus to waste your money on. Future landfill stuffing material right here, kids. Secret Stash, Jane Silent Bob's Secret Stash, literally down the street. But Gianni's good enough to like break off a nice portion of it for us to put a mini secret stash here as well. So when people come to get their movie meals and taking pictures, they can come here and grab their shirts. A lot of them pre-order the merchandise before they even get here as part of the meal package. And then there's stuff that if you wanted to walk up and you wanted something, you could buy it here as well. And that makes it fun too. Like, we've always made merch that reflected the movies, not just shirts with our faces on them, but like this shirt is being worn by somebody in the movie. So if you wear it, it's like you're in the movie. And taking it to movies takes it one step further, where it's like now you're actually eating in the movie with us.
That is awesome. Now, I gotta say, I am good friends with What's Your Passion Jewelry, and I heard that they're doing jewelry for you.
They are, man. It's fantastic stuff. The Buddy Crest stuff and the movie stuff, it's beautiful. And once again, I've been around a long time, been doing this 26 years, man. And like somewhere over the course of that 26 years, I promise you, I whimsied, man, I wish somebody would make jewelry of our things. And it took, 26 years, but it happened. Like, when I saw the Mooby studs, when I saw the Buddy Christ pendant, I was just like, oh my God. Like, these are dopey whimsies that I put down on paper like decades ago, and to see them come to life and be wearable and stuff and be like, like they cost something too. They weren't even just free. They're cheap. They're pretty nice material and stuff. It's flattering as hell. I wish I had pierced earrings. I'd be wearing them like crazy.
No, it's great. Do you have a favorite food menu item?
In movies?
Yep.
Hater tots.
Tater tot.
Yeah, hater tots we call them. The hater tots, which appeared in Jay and Silent Bob reboot most recently. And then, of course, we've got the cow tipper that we make with, they make it with real meat or they make it with a Beyond Burger substitution. And I'm vegan, so I love the cow tipper with the Beyond meat.
That is awesome. Now, I just want to slip in a little bit about Masters of the Universe, because I have talked to Kevin Conroy so many times. He is my Batman through and through.
Do you ever use Waze, the driving app?
I don't have a car, and I want one so badly right now.
Yeah, you can get it for your phone just to walk around and have Batman talk to you. Because me and Muse just drove down from the airport, and I set up my Waze. I live by that app. But I saw a bat symbol. I was like, what's that? And then they were like, get Batman's voice. And I remember we talked about on Fat Man Beyond, Kevin Conroy being the voice. So we drove here with Batman going like, turn left, be careful, hazard ahead, reminds me of Gotham, shit like that. Oh, it was amazing. So yeah, I love Kevin. And I had him in yoga hosers. I actually put him in a movie, like where you could see him as a person and stuff. And we used him in Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie as a voice. But he is in Masters of the Universe with us as Merman.
That's great.
He's phenomenal. He's like, he has this fantastic episode where he gets to give a monologue that's Batman if he was a bad guy, essentially.
Woo!
And then we put an aquatic effect on it, so it has bubbles and shit.
That is great.
Wonderful. Yeah, the whole thing has turned into something really special. I absolutely adore what the team has put together for Masters of the Universe for Netflix. Like, I'm proud. It's crazy. If you had told me like a year ago, when I first got the job, I was delighted to get the job, but I was not like, this is going to be one of the best things I've ever done. And it really has turned into something incredibly special. I can't wait till people see it, man. I finally showed somebody outside of our loop, a friend of mine and stuff, who was like, oh, I used to watch Masters growing up. And I was like, get out of here. So I showed him like the first episode, and the dude was like, are you me? And I was like, this is what we're doing. Our marching orders from Ted Biaselli, who's our boss at Netflix, was make it Shakespeare. He's like, look, when I was a kid, I watched this show and I believed the stakes. I believed every episode that He-Man was about to be killed. Just make me believe that again. He's like, I'm an adult now. I understand there were no stakes in that cartoon. He's going, I think this IP is rich. He's going, treat it like Shakespeare. Just don't make fun of it. Don't talk down to it. He's going, just like, give me the story that I thought I was watching when I was a kid. So he really took the gloves off, and we were able to Game of Thrones the hell out of this Masters of the Universe, minus, of course, the dragons and the nudity and stuff.
Yeah, let's I don't think that's quite He-Man.
No, not yet. Not on my watch. gonna have a loincloth as far as I'm concerned.
Now, is it all finished? Is it all done?
We are on Animatic 8. No, I just saw the locked Animatic 8, so 9 comes this week. So that means we got a couple more. I just saw the first episode. They call it animation test, but essentially it means the first fully animated episode. And it was stunning, beautiful. But the folks at Powerhouse Animation who are in charge of the animation are like, hold your horses, this is 70% of the way. I'm like, what are you talking about? They do a lighting pass on it now with After Effects where they treat it really cinematically. If you ever watched Castlevania, which is a show they do,
I love Castlevania.
that look and that feel and the lighting, that's what they're going to be doing to the animation right now on Masters of the Universe. I'm telling you, it's beautiful and it's gripping, and you will you'll be thrilled every episode, but you'll also either get a lump in your throat or flat out cry every episode. There's always something very emotional going on because it's a family melodrama at the end of the day.
That's awesome. Well, we're just going to have to come back around and talk about it more. But in the meantime, Moobies, we're really excited. Kevin, is there anything else you want to plug before we head out?
Wear a mask and wash your hands, kids. We all got to get out of this. And it's so little to ask. I realize I'm biased. I don't mind wearing a mask because I could always put like a Jay and Silent Bob or a Mooby on it, and I'm like, look, my shit. But this is the only way we're ever going to go back to having good times. Everybody, keep washing your hands, wearing masks. We'll be out of this.
Yeah, agreed. In the meantime, guys, this is Bevan of FanBolt here at Moobies with Kevin Smith. Thank you guys so much. Bye.